Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, we are going to work on the Olist store e-commerce analysis project. As you can see here, we have total 5 KPIs and 9 dataset which we are gonna use in this videos. Okay, so before we go further, I would like to suggest you before you import your data into your database or whatever database you are using, make sure to do your data cleaning. Because while I was importing all this data into my MySQL workbench, that time I faced a lot of problem, like I couldn't able to import all the rows into my database. So that's why I'm suggesting you, before you load the data, make sure to do the data cleaning. If you don't know how to do data cleaning, I have made already the particular video on this topic. I have given link in the I button as well as in the description. From there you can check out. Okay, so without any further delay, let's get started. Moving on to the first KPIs, which gonna be weekdays versus weekend payment statics. So here we are going to use total 2 data set, which gonna be, first our data set will be order data set, the another is gonna be payment data set. So here we are going to use this 2 data set. Why? Because from the order data set, as per the KPIs requirement, we have to use this order purchase timestamps. Okay, we have order purchase timestamp, but payment statics we will get it from the payment values. Okay, so what we will do, I will write the query like select. First we will give a name for the columns. Why? Because here we are going to use a lot of function. That is why it would be better you give a alias name for the particular column or column name. Okay, so because in one column we are going to show weekdays and weekend, in another column we will show how much percentage for the weekend and how much percentage for the weekdays. All right, so what I will do, I can write the name like KPI 1 dot day in. You can write whatever you please, this is optional. Okay, so this is our first column. Second column which we are going to get, so here what I will do, I will use concat function, and this KPI name I have given, I will do KPI 1 dot total payment we want, right? So total payment, how we gonna get it? Total payment, or whatever name you want to give, you can give it. All right, I will divide this and I will select the column from our payment table. So I will do sum of payment values. All right, from which table we are going to get it? From payment data set. So I will just drag this from here, because why I'm dragging, that I can avoid the spelling mistakes. Okay, then if you want values as it is, you can end up your queries here. But if you want to convert that into the percentage, what you have to do here, we will multiply with the 100 and then I will write a 2, close the bracket, and you can give a percentage sign like this. If you don't want to give any percentage sign or anything, you can just leave this out, delete it. Okay, but I will use a percentage sign, then I will write as a whatever name you want to give for the column, but the second column you can give this value. All right, now let's move on to the next second part, where we will extract the our values, like whatever we want to show. What I will do here, I will write from which table, I will use a subquery over here. I will write select 2 table we are going to use, orders table and payment table. For the orders table, I will give an alias name ord dot day in. This is the same column name, okay, which we have assumed. Then I will write sum of pmt. I will give a name for the payment, or you can give, okay, pmt will be fine. Okay, dot payment values. This we will copy paste. Then I will read as a total payments. From which table we are going to get? From our payments table, this one. I will paste it somewhere here. Okay, and this name we give as a PMT. Okay, now we have to join this, right? Because we are going to use the two table. So that is why we have to join this. So what we will do here, I will write join. I will use select distinct value that we can avoid the duplicates. Okay. Then you can use a nested if as well as case statement. So I will use a case statement. I will write when weekday purchase time stamp in 5 to 6 days, then it is weekend. All right, else weekdays. Then we will end our case statement as a day end. Here why we select the 5 to 6? 5 to 6 means our working days, and the the 7th gonna be our weekend, right? So then what we will do, from put it here, order tables, close the bracket as a ORD. I have given name here ORD, right? That is why I use ORD. Now we will use our joining condition. ORD dot order ID is equal to PMT dot order ID. Okay, then we will use a group by ORD dot day end as a, we give the name something here, right? KPI1, this one. Okay, let's hit the control enter. You have syntax error. What's wrong? Oh, yeah. This can't be like this. Let's hit the control enter. Oh, okay. We got the values, we got everything, but there is a one problem. It looks so messy. The everything like not in proper alignment. So we will fix this. How we will fix this? We can use a round function over here. What we will do, I will open the bracket, I will write round. Okay, and here somewhere here we will put a one bracket to close this round. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so now as you can see here, we got proper format with the proper percentage sign, right? Okay, so if you want, you can pause your video over here and you can write the queries. All right, let's move on to the second KPI. Number of order with the review score 5 and payment type as a credit card. So what we have to do here, we have to calculate the total number of order with the review score 5 and payment type should be the credit card. Okay, so how we will get this? So for that, what we have to do, first we have to understand which table we are going to use. Okay, from where we will get the review score and the payment types. Okay, from the review score we will know what is the review score for the all the order number. Okay, and from the payment tables we will know what is the type of payment they have used to the payment. So first what we will do, I will write select, and now we have to calculate the total number of order. So I will use a count function over here. First we are going to use a payment dataset. So for the payment dataset we can give alias name as a PMT dot the column name, the column name is order ID, right? Order ID is a total orders, let's say total orders. Okay, then from payment tables, that's PMT. So let's write a PMT over here. Then I will perform my inner join review score with review score, right? Score, I'm gonna give a name as a REV. Let's write REV, and our joining condition gonna be PMT dot order ID, okay, is equal to REV dot order ID. This is the both common column in between them, right? Where REV dot review score is equal to 5 and PMT dot what is the payment type, right? Payment type is equal to what they want, credit card, right? Let's hit the control enter. 0. Why we got the 0? Something wrong? Let's check. Where is this from? Oh, okay. See, because the credit card name they have given the underscore, right? So we have to write same now. See, we got 44,333. So this is our total number of order with the review score 5 and payment type credit card. Let's move on to the third KPI. Average number of days taken for delivered for pet shop. Like how many days they have taken to deliver to the pet shop. We are going to use over here the two tables again. Select PROD. It's alias name for the product category tables. Okay. Then what we will do? We have to calculate the average. Now we have a date, right? So, but we want only the days. So I can use a dated if function. Okay. And inside the dated if function, ord for this order date. I'm not gonna say again and again the same thing. I hope until now everybody clear with this. So this column we want. Okay. Then another column which we want, ord dot time spent purchases. Okay. We'll close this first as a average. You can write average delivery days. From which table we are going to get it? From our order data set. Okay, I will name as a ORD. With whom we are going to join with the another table which is going to be select product ID, order ID, then product category name. This three column we want from which table? Product data set, right? Then we will join this product data set with the item data set. Why? Because there is a two common column product ID, and in the item data set, as you can see here, in the item data set we have order ID as well. So it will be easier us to connect all the table together. All right. Then I will use one function called using. What is the common column between both of them? It's a product ID, right? I'll close this as a product. We will give our joining condition ord dot order ID is equal to PORD dot order ID. Then we will write where product dot product category name is equal to, what is the name? Pet shop. This time I will not forget this. Okay. Then I will write group by PORD dot product category name, and let's hit the control enter. We got our pet shop 11.1653. If you want to round up this one, so what you can do, you can use a round function over here, and after this you can write, we don't want any decimal, so I will write 0. So you can hit the control enter now. Okay, so we got pet shop 11. So 11 was the average delivery date. So if you want, you can pause your video over here and you can write the query. Let's move on to the another KPI, average price and payment values from customer of São Paulo city. Here it's a little bit tricky one. Why I'm saying tricky one? Because they have given average price for São Paulo city as well as payment values for São Paulo cities. This two we have to get it. So there is a two way. One way you can write query separately. First you will write only query for average price in São Paulo city, and then another query you will write for payment value for São Paulo city. But one more way is there. If you know how to use two queries together with the function, using a with, we can write both query together. I'm not getting right now what you call what we call for that. But yeah, let me write it down and then I will explain to you. Here what we will do, we will write with X or whatever name you want to give, you can give. I will write order item average. Okay, as a you can. Okay, then what we will do, we will select average of, because we have to calculate the average, right? First, I will give a alias name for the order item dataset, or you can give ORD. ORD will be fine. ORD dot price. This order item dataset, we have a price, right? So I give order item dataset name as a ORD, or you can give item on. Let's give a name item dot price, that it would be easy you to understand. Okay, then what we will do, we will close this. From here we will get our average. Okay, as a average order item price, we can give like this. Okay, from which table we are going to get? From the item table. So item table, we give a name as a item. Okay, now what we will do, we will join this item table with the another table which going to be order dataset. Okay, so I will write order dataset. Where is our order dataset? This one, join with this, and for this we will give name as a ORD. Okay, now what we will do here, we will write our joining condition. So which going to be on item dot, what is the common column between both table? Order ID, right? Or ORD dot order, sorry, order ID. All right, then again we will join this table with the customer table. Why I'm saying customer table? See, from the customer table, customer city, because in the city we have a São Paulo, right? So for that we will have to join with this customer table. All right, now ORD dot customer ID is equal to cust dot customer ID. Okay, so this is the both common column. We will write where cust dot customer city, we want to get it right, is equal to Sao Paulo. Now what we will do, we will close this query here. Again we will begin with the another query. Here we got the average price. Now we have to get the average value as well, right? So here I will write select. Inside the select, I will select all the column. This gonna become a one column. All right, so in this select become one column, in the another select it will become another column. All right, now what we have to do, see this one we give a alias name for the price, right? So I will copy this, will paste it here, then I will write from which table? From this table. I'll paste it here. So I don't have to write all this thing again, right? That is why we have created that. We will give name as a average order item price. Oh, sorry, items. Or you can write item. Okay. Item price, comma. Then we will again average of what we have to get, the payment values, right? So now we have to get it the payment values. So payment values from where we will get? From here, right? The payment tables. So what I will do, I will write for the alias name, I will give as a pmt dot payment values. Then I close this, sorry, as a average payment value. Okay, from which table? Payment table. So where is the payment table? I will get it here, and I will give name as a PMT. All right, then we will join this both table with the order data set. So order data set is, where is the order data set? This is the order data set. Order data set is a ORD. That's what we give, right? Yeah. Order data set is a ORD. Then joining condition gonna be pmt dot order id is equal to ord dot order id. Then again we will join this table with the customers table, right? So then let me drag this customer table here. Customer table is a cust. Let's give our joining condition ord dot customer id is equal to cust dot customer id. Okay, where cust dot customer city is equal to São Paulo. Okay, now as you can see here, we got average price and average payment values, but this doesn't look good, right? So it would be better if we will round up this. So here we can do round function, and I'll close this. And here also, if we did a round function and close this, okay, let's see now. See, now it's perfectly fine. So we got average order item price also and average payment values. So what they ask, they need an average price and payment value. If you want, you can pause your video over here and you can write the queries. Let's move on to the last KPI, which gonna be our fifth KPI, relationship between shipping days and review score. But the shipping days should be delivery customer date minus purchase time stamps. So what we have to do, we will write, we have our review score. Let me delete this first map. It's become too much now here. Okay, so what we need here, basically we need only the two table. First, review score table. The another one is a order data set. Where is our order data set? This two table. Because from here we will minus this, what they ask for to delivery customer date minus purchase time stamp. So from here we will minus this delivery customer minus timestamps. From the review score we will get our review score. Okay, so let's write our query. What we will do, I will write select. For the review score table we will give name as a rew dot review score. This is the first column we want. Then I will write direct the round function first, because all the time we are rounding this. It would be better to write a round function in the starting, right? I will do average of dated if function we gonna use here, and the ord dot, just copy paste this. Okay, then we don't want any decimal, so I will write a 0 as a shipping days. From which table we get it? From our order data set. This one we will write here as a ORD. Then we will join this with the review score table, right? So let me drag this review from here. Okay, as a, what we give a name, rew. Let's write our joining condition, which gonna be rew dot order id is equal to ord dot order id. Okay, we'll use a group by review score. And order by review score. There is something wrong is going here. Why? Why? Okay. I got it. Why? Because we use a round and average also, right? So I give a only one column. So that is why it was throwing me the error. Let's hit the control. Incorrect parameter count in the call to native function dated if. Why? Dated if dot ord. Something going wrong. Okay. See, I cannot minus this actually. We have to give a comma. See, now we got our review score as well as our average shipping days. So you can make easily the scatter chart. Okay. Now here we understand how to solve all the KPIs with the help of SQL, right? But now if you want to know how to create a beautiful dashboard like this in Power BI, for that you can check out my videos which I have given in I button as well as in the description. You will get with the same dataset, same everything. Just we have created one beautiful dashboard in Power BI. Okay, so that's it for today. Till then, happy learning, keep supporting, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.